Now we will do the line to line discussion of the poem on the grasshopper and the cricket. So grasshopper, as I told you, is an insect which is found in the summer season. So in summer season you will be able to see the grasshopper. Okay. So the grasshopper is seen in the summer season and the cricket is seen in the winter season. Now, cricket, the poet says that the earth continues to sing its poetry, continues to recite its poetry in the form of the ant and the grasshopper. The cricket and the grasshopper, even when it is not the season of earth's poetry. As per the other poets, Keats was a nature lover. Okay, so Keats was a nature lover, but other nature lover poets like Wordsworth. Wordsworth was also a nature lover, but they generally wrote about the spring season because spring is the season of colors, spring is the season of beauty. But Keats was a keen observer of nature. So, because of that, he was able to see beauty in earth, on the earth, even in all other seasons. So, unlike the poem of the ant and the cricket, that poem talks about merrymaking and hard work. Those who make merry and do not work regularly, they have to suffer later on. But in this poem, it is not the moral that the poet is trying to give, it is he is trying to say or highlight the beauty of nature, the beauty of the earth all throughout the year. So, grasshopper symbolizes the summer season and the cricket symbolizes the winter season. So, it is generally believed that in winters everything is covered with snow, life comes to a still. But the poet believes it's not so. You have to be a keen observer to notice that the poet continues to recite, the earth continues to recite the poetry in all other seasons too. They are the symbols. So the grasshopper and the cricket are symbols. Symbols matlab pratik hai wo. Each suggesting something else. Read the poem and notice how the poetry of earth keeps on through the winter in a never-ending song. In the winter and summer also, the song of the earth continues. It is unending. It is never-ending. Never-ending means that which continues forever. Okay. Now, who sings the song? The creatures of the earth sing the song. Let us read the poem line to line and find out in detail. The poetry of earth is never dead. So, some poets believe that the poetry, the earth stops to sing or the earth stops living in the seasons like the winter and extreme summer, because extreme summer the sun is scorching, which is uncomfortable for the creatures. So they either take recourse, they take rest, or they hide somewhere to protect themselves from the heat. But the poet says, still, when the insects and animals they are hiding from the heat of the sun, even then the earth's poetry is never dead. It never stops. Poetry is the beauty of earth. Okay, when all the birds are faint with the hot sun, faint means tired. Okay, when all the birds are tired with the hot sun and hide in cooling trees. Where do the birds hide? In cooling trees, because the trees provide shade, so they hide under the cooling trees or in the amongst the branches of the cooling trees, amongst the leaves. A voice will run from hedge to hedge. What is a hedge? Is a bushy shrub. Bushy shrub is called a hedge. From one hedge to another, एक झाड़ से दूसरी झाड़ी में क्या देखने को मिलता है? The from hedge to hedge about the new mown mead. What is new mown? Newly trimmed. Trimmed मतलब and mead is the meadow, MEAD. O-W meadow. So meadow surprises वाला जो poem था, in that also you had read about meadow. What are meadows? Meadows are flat lands full of grass, plain grasslands. Okay, plain grasslands are meadow. So when the grasses grow too much, they are trimmed. उनको काटा जाता है, सबको समान बनाया जाता है. आपने देखा होगा घास की कटाई होती है तो सारी घास को बराबर कर दिया जाता है. So the meadow are grasslands. Okay, so in the grasslands what happens? From hedge to hedge, about means over the new mown mead, newly trimmed. New matlab new, mown matlab trimmed, and mead matlab meadow. So from hedge to hedge you will see a voice that runs, that is the grasshoppers. Whose voice it is? The grasshopper's voice. जिसे राम जी का घोड़ा भी कहते हैं, ग्रीन कलर का grasshopper होता है, you all know. He takes the lead in summer luxury. He takes the lead means he starts, he is the leader. He starts the song, he is the leader. In the choir there is a leader. In the same way, the grasshopper takes the lead when all the birds take recourse, they take rest, they stop singing, they save energy. At that time, the grasshopper takes the lead. He takes the lead in summer luxury. Luxury means in the comfort of summer. He finds comfort even in the summer season. Okay? So, he has never done with his delights, for when tired out with fun, he rests at ease beneath some pleasant weed. So let us read it once again. The poetry of earth is never dead. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun and hide in cooling trees, a voice will run from hedge to hedge about the new mown mead. That is the grasshopper's. He takes the lead in summer luxury. He has never done with his delights. He has never done with his delights. Never done means he's never completed with his delights. Completes his enjoyment. उसका enjoyment कभी भी खत्म नहीं होता है, because grasshopper is known to enjoy its life to the last bit. Even when the temperatures are not favorable, the grasshopper keeps on enjoying, taking delight. Taking delight means enjoying his life. He enjoys, for when tired out with fun, because when he becomes exhausted means tired. When he becomes tired, what he does after his fun, अपने enjoyment के बाद जब वो tired हो जाता है, he rests at ease beneath some pleasant weed. He rests. Rests means he takes rest. आराम करता है. He relaxes. Okay, he relaxes beneath. Beneath means under. Ease means with comfort. He relaxes with comfort under some pleasant weed. Weed is a plant which grows. Weed is a plant, unwanted plant. Unwanted plant, जिसको हम चाहते नहीं है grow करना. It is the unwanted plant which grows in competition. In competition with the main plant. Suppose there is a rose plant in a tub, okay? अब आप रोज़ लगाना चाहते हैं. रोज़ प्लांट तो उग नहीं रहा है, उसके बगल में कुछ ऐसे ही जंगली पेड़ आ जाते हैं, उसको वीड कहते हैं. और वो छोटे छोटे नहीं होते, वो पेड़ के बराबर में बड़े हो जाते हैं और छोटे पेड़ों जो मेन प्लांट है, पेड़ है, उसको बढ़ने से कहीं ना कहीं रोकते हैं. ठीक है. सो ही रेस्ट्स एट ईज बीनीथ सम प्लेजेंट वीड. प्लेजेंट मतलब प्लीजिंग, जिसके नीचे बैठ के मज़ा आता है. ओके, आनंद आता है. नाउ द पोइट्री ऑफ अर्थ इज सीजिंग नेवर. सीजिंग मीन्स स्टॉप्स. अर्थ की पोइट्री कभी नहीं रुकती है. इट नेवर स्टॉप्स. On a lone winter evening when the frost has wrought a silence. Frost means build or to make. B-U-I-L-D, build or make. तो जब साइलेंस हो जाता है हर जगह, द पोइट्री ऑफ अर्थ इज सीजिंग नेवर. अर्थ की पोइट्री कभी नहीं रुकती है. ऑन अ लोन विंटर इवनिंग. लोन मीन्स लोनली. जब विंटर इवनिंग्स में एवरी एनिमल हाइबरनेट्स, एवरी एनिमल हाइड्स, हाइबरनेशन में चले जाते हैं. A long sleep. Hibernation. Hibernation is a long sleep. which the reptiles take during the winter season, because winters are not favorable from them. So for them, so lizards, snakes, etc., they hibernate. So when the entire earth, when the lonely earth on a lone evening, when the frost has wrought silence, frost means, frost is thick cover of snow, thick cover of स्नो, जब पूरी धरती स्नो के कवर में ढक जाती है, that is the frost. So when it is covered in frost, this frost brings silence. This frost had brought silence because all the human beings also, they stay indoors to protect themselves from the frost. So in the lone winter evening, this loneliness is brought about by the frost. This silence is brought about by the frost. From the stone there shrills the cricket's song. From the stone, stone मतलब किसी stone के नीचे से cricket की आवाज आती है. Cricket is an insect, okay? The cricket song, in warmth increasing ever. So when everything is cold, everything is still, who gives warmth? कौन हमें warmth देता है? The song of the cricket. The cricket song makes us believe that the life does not come to us still, even in the extreme winter season. Okay, it gives us the comfort. Warmth is the comfort. It comforts us to see that the cricket continues singing. The life goes on even in the extreme temperatures, even in this extreme cold temperatures. Okay, the cricket song, in warmth increasing ever, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost, the grasshoppers among some grassy hills. So the poetry of earth is never ceasing never. On a lone winter evening when the frost has wrought a silence, from the stone there shrills the cricket's song, in warmth increasing ever, and seems to one in drowsiness. Drowsiness मतलब sleepiness. नींद आती है ना, उसे drowsy कहते हैं. The one who is drowsy with sleep, he is half lost. Half lost means you are unconscious. When you are about to sleep, you are not completely unconscious, you are सबकॉन्शियस. मतलब थोड़ा थोड़ा होश हमारा खोने लगता है. जब नींद आने लगती है तो हम अपना होश मतलब अपनी सुध जो है थोड़ी थोड़ी खो देते हैं. So when you are in drowsiness, the grasshoppers among some grassy hills, seems to one in drowsiness half lost, the grasshoppers among some grassy hills. ऐसा लगता है कि grassy hill में कोई grasshopper गा रहा है. क्रिकेट का सॉन्ग भी विंटर में लगता है जैसे कोई grasshopper grassy hills में गा रहा है. Summer is the season of blossoming of flowers in western countries, so the grasshoppers find it favorable. The temperature is favorable in western countries in the summer season. So the poet is saying not only in the summer season but also in the winter season, the cricket song reminds us of the grasshoppers singing in the hills, in the grassy hills. Grassland. Grassland means the land which is full of grass. It is favorable for many animals because they feed on the grass. They are very beautiful to look at, not like the dead winter which brings the life to a stand still. Okay, I hope children you have understood. Please write down the meanings that I had been giving you while in describing the poem. Thank you.